Hey guys, it's Ryan. Welcome back. Welcome to the investing channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at HBAR. We're going to do a price prediction because one of my viewers over on Instagram sent me a note and said, hey, can you do one for HBAR? So I'm going to do it. So we're going to look at the charts. We're going to see if there's any potential for profit. I do see some, and I'm going to share that with you guys, okay? But for those of you guys that are new, that's what I do. I jump into trades. I'll jump in. I'll choose my entry point. I'll choose my exit point, and more often than not, price action, once it swings below the entry point, it'll come back up, okay? And it'll hit that exit point. And just keep watching. You're going to see some stuff you haven't seen before, okay? But take a look at that house. That would be an awesome house. Can you imagine that? A river running right down the middle. And then the little dog. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. You're probably going to want to subscribe in a minute, so I'll let you hold off on that for a second, but you're probably going to want to, okay? Trust me. All right, you'll see some stuff you haven't seen. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Bam. Okay, so here's HBAR. I'm over on TradingView. I have a link to a free trial of TradingView in the description of this video. But here, for those of you guys that are new, what I do is I draw these bases on the charts. And when price action breaks below that base, it'll usually swing back up and touch that base, okay? So I'm letting you guys know where the dip is. Remember, you always want to buy in the dip because you want to be able to ride it back up. And also, you want to feel secure that when you're jumping into a trade, that you have a pretty good understanding where it's going to go. You just don't know when it's going to get there, but you know it's more than likely going to get to that point, okay? So you can sleep at night. All right, so let me go through this again with you guys. So I draw these bases. And more often than not, they will swing back up. Okay, let me share with you guys. Don't be going anywhere. Hold on. Okay, so price action broke that base right there. Came down, came back up. This one came down, came back up. Right there, broke it, came back up. Broke this one, lingered, shot way down here. Everybody probably freaked out. And then what they do, they sold. And then what did it do? It started to come back up, and it took a little while, but it got there. There's one right there. Broke it, came back up. There's a little one-liner. This is a 4-hour chart, just so you know. Came back up. There's another one. Broke that base real quick. Came back up. It broke right there. Came down, lingered for a while, and came back up. So for any of you guys that are new, if you would have bought anywhere, in this range, you would have been able to ride these back up to this line right here. And that's where I set my take profit, right at the line. Sometimes I'll set it lower. If I get down here and I know that this is the top, I'll set my take profit, maybe somewhere kind of in the middle or just below the middle. That way I don't have to wait as long to get my profit. That makes sense to you guys. And oftentimes what happens is the reason why I tell you guys that I set my take profit at the line at the highest point, if I set it down here, that's fine. But if I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to go for the glory and I'm going to get the big money, and I set it for up here and maybe I bought all the way down here, then this is a ways to hold, right? But look at that. The price action hit that line and then it immediately dropped back down, okay? But ultimately, if you had it at that line, it would have swung back up over here, and it would have swung back up over here. You would have been taken out of the trade, and you would have made some big money. All right, so let's keep going here. Broke that line, came back up. It broke that line, came back up. It broke that one, it came back up. It broke there and both came back up. It broke there and came back up. It broke right there and came back up, okay? So if you guys are seeing some stuff that you haven't seen before, or you're finding this of value so far, you're like, that's pretty interesting, then please look down below the video. There's a thumbs up icon. If you could just tap it with your finger, if you're out and about sitting in your car somewhere, or if you're at your laptop, click it with your mouse, okay? The thumbs up sign, that helps me out. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. YouTube starts recommending my videos to more people, and it also lets me know that you guys are valuing what I'm providing you, and yada, 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 okay? All right, let me get back to share my screen. God, I want that house. Okay. So this is kind of where we're at, okay? We're kind of in this range, and we're gonna do a price prediction here, okay? Now remember, over here, if this was, God, I don't know why, I'm gonna have to reboot here in a minute. Okay, so let's pretend that this is right now. This is kind of what we're looking at. I'm gonna go back in time, and it's just kind of like this. You're not knowing what's gonna happen, okay? So look over here. Let's get back over here. Here we go. So kind of the same thing. It broke a base. You don't know what's going to happen or when, but you've seen many times in the past that it's come back up and it's touched the lines that I've drawn, right? Okay, so it's just a matter of, am I getting in at a good spot, and am I willing to wait? All right, so it broke that base, came back up. We haven't seen it come back up on these ones yet. Let's keep watching. It broke this base, came back up. Shrink it down a little bit. We're in June now. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what's going on here. Broke this base real quick over here and came back up. Broke real quick right there. and then it broke there and came back up. We still haven't seen it come back up here, so let's keep watching. So this is where we're at. So this is my prediction, guys. In this range, right now we are at 0.074 on HBAR. It should be able to make its way up through these numbers. It's just a matter of a waiting game. The 23 is up here near the top. That's the high. Okay. It doesn't mean that, you know, if it's a bull market, it could easily shoot further and further up, or if something magical happens, you know, but it's going to make its way back up. It might take all the way over here till November. Who knows? It could shoot up to here in a single day. Who knows? But if I jump in now at 0.074, and then I head up and then I start plugging in some of these numbers, we'll get a feel for what kind of money can be made. Okay. So keep watching. We're at 0.74 up and down. Where are we at? Okay. HBAR. Today's the 9th, 8/9/22. Okay. 0.074, I think it was. Go back over here. We get this. Hold on. We'll grab these numbers. I'm going to go back over here. Paste them in here. Okay, so it's 0.074. Let's see what it comes out to at 0.098. Okay, 0.098. What I do on my spreadsheets, guys, and I'll give you a copy of this if you want, and I'll show you how to get it in just a second. I'll send it to you for free. I come in here, I do this on every coin. I enter in my entry price, my exit price. It calculates out what my profit would be, and then it calculates out what my percentage of profit would be. Okay, and then what I do is I come over here and I just say, you know what, how much do I want to spend? But let me enter the 0.98. Boom. So on 0.98, I'm making 32% of my money all the way down here. So if I put in, let's say I put in 1,000, I'm making 324. 500, I'm making half of that. Okay. But let's say you only have 75 bucks. Change that to 75. I make 24.32. Okay. And that's only for the 0.098. Where's that at? 0.098, roughly right in there. That doesn't have to go very far just to get that money. Okay. So let's do a couple more. Let's try 0.129. 0.129. Boop. Look at that. 74% of my money. That is really good, guys. I know many of you guys are happy with getting 2%, 3%. Some of you guys are using bots. I've used bots in the past, but you know, after a while, so many people were using bots that the data wasn't relevant anymore. I was losing money. I was jumping into trades. This is what the bot would do. Let me explain. The bots, stupid bots. I made good money for a while, but it wasn't a lot. Not as much as I'm making now. So what it would do is, like, let's say this is the base here. And then what it would do is it would throw me in like right about here. Let me straighten this out. So it would throw me in like right about here into a trade, hoping that it comes back up to this line. I'm just using this as an example. It's not exact, but that's kind of the overall way. Okay. So it would throw me into a trade right about here. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get there. And then what happens? This thing goes, it just drops, you know, it drops like a turd and goes way down here and lingers. And now I'm like so far negative on my money that, you know, now I'm just stuck. And so here I am waiting for like months, and then it finally comes back up, and then it finally goes from here to here, and I make 2% on my money when I could have bought way down here and got, you know, 74% of my money. So it was throwing me into trades, and then it was dropping, and then my money would be all tied up for months, and I would miss out on all these other trades. So that's why I'm not big into bots. Not to say that they don't work, but I can do far better doing what I'm doing now. Okay, so you guys can take a picture of that. So let me share with you guys how you can get my spreadsheet. So follow me over here on my YouTube channel, Investing. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen you're looking at right now, there's a red logo. Click on it, and then when the bell pops up, choose all so that you're notified when I come up with my next video. Now, head over to Instagram. Search for me over there. It's called Investing Points. Please follow me over there too. It has an S on the end. And then send me a DM message. Send me a DM message and say, hey, Ryan, can you send me the spreadsheet, and then give me your email address, and I'll send it to you guys for free. Just let me know where I need to send it, and then you guys can track all your trades. You want to track all your stuff, because if you ever want to change your take profit price, you'll instantly know where you're at. Okay. And you can, at the end of them, you can say, you know, cleared, you know, or just leave it until it clears. So you know quickly when you see it. And I think that's it. If you guys are stuck in on any coins, if you guys are considering buying another coin, like this one of my viewers did for HBAR, and you're like, I think I want to jump in on HBAR. I'm hearing it's good. Should I jump in? Well, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what coin you're thinking about, or maybe you're stuck in on a coin, and let me know, and maybe I'll do a video on it like this for you guys, so you guys can see the full picture. Okay. If I don't have time to do the full picture, this is what I'll do for you guys. If I don't have time to do a 10-minute one, if I've got too many honeydews from the wife. What I'll do is I'll do a quick little 1-minute video, and you guys can see I do videos over here for other people here too. Okay, so you guys can come in here and watch some of these. Maybe you'll see some in here that you are considering. Remember, use some of the newer ones. Some of the old data's from earlier in the year, and so everyone's kind of that was in trades back then when the market turned bull. They were kind of in the red anyway. So I would use more of the newer data, or let me know what coin you're in on so I can help you guys out. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, if you have a friend that might be interested in this technique, please share the video. All right, bye.